On a gray, rainy afternoon, a little boy named Tariq sat by his window, watching the raindrops race down the glass.
The world outside seemed quiet and a bit sad, but Tariq had an idea.
He took a crisp sheet of blue paper and began to fold.
With careful creases and sharp folds, he crafted a perfect little paper boat.
On its side, he drew a tiny, smiling sun.
He whispered a little wish into the boat, a wish for it to bring a smile to someone's face wherever it might go.
Then, he opened the window, just a crack, and placed his boat into the small stream of rainwater flowing down the street. The little blue boat bobbed and danced on the water, embarking on its grand adventure.
At first, the journey was smooth. It sailed past colorful houses and green lawns, a tiny speck of blue against the gray pavement. But soon, the little stream grew into a rushing current.
The boat was tossed and turned, narrowly dodging fallen leaves and twigs that acted like giant sea monsters.
At one point, it spun around in a whirlpool, almost capsizing, but somehow
It righted itself and bravely sailed on, its smiling sun still facing the sky.
The current carried it further and further away from Tariq's home, into parts of the town he had never seen.
it swirled around a corner, and suddenly the fast-flowing water slowed.
The boat had drifted into a beautiful, quiet garden.
The garden was filled with flowers of every color, their petals heavy with raindrops, looking like they were adorned with tiny jewels.
The air was fresh and smelled of wet earth and sweet blossoms.
The little boat gently floated across a small puddle in the middle of a stone path.
Coming to a soft stop right beside a pair of muddy gardening boots. An elderly gardener who had been taking shelter from the rain under a large oak tree noticed the splash of blue.
He had been feeling a bit lonely that day, with the rain keeping everyone indoors. And walked over his face curious. He knelt down and gently picked up the soggy paper boat.
He turned it over in his hands and saw the little sun drawn on its side, still smiling despite its long and difficult journey. A slow, warm smile spread across the gardener's face.
It was such a small thing, a simple paper boat, but it felt like a message of hope had just floated right to his feet. He felt a connection to the unknown child who had sent it on its way.
He carefully placed the boat on a dry stone bench where it could be safe. The next day, the sun was shining brightly.
Tariq was playing outside when he saw the elderly gardener walking down his street.
Carrying a small, beautiful bouquet of flowers from his garden. The gardener stopped and asked a neighbor if they knew who liked to make paper boats.
The neighbor pointed towards Tariq's house. The gardener walked up to Tariq and handed him the flowers. He then pulled the now dry paper boat from his pocket.
Did you send this on a journey yesterday?
He asked with a kind smile. Tariq nodded, his eyes wide with surprise.
Well, the gardener said, it found me, and it made my whole day.
Thank you.
Holding the colorful flowers and looking at his little boat, Tariq understood.
He didn't need to do big, grand things to make a difference. His small act, a simple paper boat sent out with a hopeful wish, had traveled on its own adventure and brought unexpected joy to someone else. It was a powerful lesson. Sometimes the smallest acts of kindness are the ones that travel the farthest and shine the brightest.
From that day on, Tariq never underestimated the magic of a small, kind gesture.